can we stage a home in under 30 minutes? In this week's Foxy TV episode, we're about to find out. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Foxy TV. I hope you're all doing very well wherever you are joining us from around the world. A quick reminder that our online store, foxyhome.shop, is now up and running with our favourite selection of artwork and rugs for sale. Again, foxyhome.shop. So feel free to check that one out. Okay, let's head to Ipswich, which is the location for our install.
Hey guys, I just want to show you how we install so quickly. It's something that a lot of agents and clients are always surprised by. So we've done a lot of the background. Cody's going to show you what happens at the warehouse, which is where all of our organisation happens. And now we're on site. So we've got the 4 guys and me. I'm the only stylist that's here. The boys are going to steam and make the bed. They're going to hang the artwork, and I'm going to show how it comes together really well. So if you've only got a team of removalists, you can get it in as quick as us.
All right, 30 minutes on the clock.
Let's do it!
This is the house we will be attempting to style in under 30 minutes. It's important to note that while we are showcasing the speed of the install and how quick we can be as a company on install day, there is a lot that happens in preparation before we rock up on install day. Let's head back to the warehouse to chat to Phoebe to see how much preparation really goes into an install. Phoebe, before the install and the furniture selections, first of all, you've got to do you have a client contact, and then obviously you head out for a consult?
Yeah, so this property that we're actually talking about, normally, yeah, we'd head out and whatnot, but this particular property agent said, hey Phoebes, I want a quote done for 7 Brisbane Street in Ipswich, can you get to me? So I jump on RP Data, hoping there's a floor plan. If there's a floor plan, then I'll pop together. For this one there was, so I had the floor plan, had up-to-date images, I knew the colours, so I was happy to quote sight unseen. So that's the first point. So I'll send through a quote so they see 2 options, the full style versus if we just do a master bedroom, and then they can make a selection based on budget.
How long would that entire process take you?
For the consult document, for the quote. So for this one, I didn't go on site. Normally if I go out on site, obviously it's half-hour drive, it's about a half-hour chat, half-hour back. For this one, putting together a quote takes me about 20 minutes. So nice and quick. Google it, put it together using our spreadsheet, and then I just use a template that I've got set up for our quoting document. So 20 minutes.
The next step would be furniture selection?
Yeah, so this one went, what did it go? Wednesday last week. Phoebes, can you do the quote? Absolutely, email it back same night. Friday, Phoebes, property is good to go. Tuesday, photos are being done. I'm like, okay, because Monday, no, it was Wednesday. Wednesday photos being done. Monday's public holiday. So I was like, okay, what time on Wednesday are photos being done? 2 o'clock. I was like, okay. So I booked out Tuesday, so we had to make it work Wednesday. So I then will forward that through to Jake, who is our accounts team, and he sends through the paperwork, so the invoice, terms and conditions for the client to sign. The paperwork side of things takes about 10 minutes. So that's a really quick process. We lock it in, it's in the calendar, it's all good to go. Next step, yeah, keep going. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next step is then I do furniture selections for the property based on furniture that we have available in the warehouse, in tandem with what style and what feel the property requires, needs, is being targeted towards, everything like that. So that process, if we have ample stock in the warehouse and I have a plethora of options, that would take me about 20 minutes. When we have less stock and I need to flow and move around pack-ups to make sure that I have a cohesive stock selection for the install, it takes significantly longer. So this one took me about 45 minutes to choose the furniture I wanted. I knew though I was going to use what chairs in the front room, I knew what the whole living space was going to be. I set myself 2 different rug options for the bedroom depending on what the light was like. Then we move on to our furnishing selection. So we sort of break that into 2 sections. We've got all of our soft furnishing, so all of the fluff, so the artwork, the linen, the cushions, the towels, the outdoor cushions, that sort of, and the plants and baskets, that's one section. And then the other section is all the vases and the greenery and the trinkets and the accessories and the lamps. So sort of just divide it by 2. So for this particular property, 1 bedroom, 1 living area, there was 2 bathrooms, no outdoor cushions. So the actual fluff side of things for me, it only took about 15 minutes. And accessories probably took about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, because I didn't have very much stuff to choose from here. So again, pulling everything together, wanting to make it all look beautiful. So went out and bought some greenery for this one and some new lamps. So yeah, so the actual furniture, the actual furnishings takes about 45 minutes total-ish.
Once everything is selected, the car gets loaded with the accessories and the truck gets loaded with furniture, artwork and linen. For a job like this, how long do you usually take to pack the truck?
What do we got? About half an hour.
Half an hour?
About 15, 20 pieces. Yeah, about half an hour. 2, 3 people helping load.
And then once we're there, how long does it usually take to get off?
Depends how many people are there. If there's 3 of us pulling it off, it can come off in 10 minutes. If it's just Cam and I, maybe 20 minutes. It depends on the access as well. So this one, I think it's good access, so hopefully we can get it done in about 15.
Okay, we spent enough time on preparation and we're in danger of spending more than 30 minutes just on this episode, so let's head back to Ipswich. When the truck arrived, Cam usually goes inside with Phoebe and gets an understanding of the rooms, the layout of the house and where all the furniture will go. And with a quick walkthrough of the property, let's put 30 minutes on the clock and start the timer.
Ready, steady, go!
Jake, is there anything you have to think about when bringing furniture in the order?
Probably the main thing is not to get stuff that's going to be in the way of other things. So, and even things like rugs, we try and get the rugs in first before you need to put things on top of them. Things like sofas, because they're off to the side, usually try and get those pretty early. And I guess things like beds, get your base in first, and then the blends can go on, and your mattress can come straight in on top.
Phoebe, everything's off the truck. You've made the bed already.
Yeah.
And now I'm just getting all the accessories out.
Yep, so this is normally the last step that we do because this is the part we don't need the guys for, so they normally would head off on the truck, allowing us to finish up. So if we're outsourcing, we're not paying for that additional removal hire.
18 and a half minutes. You confident this is going to get done?
Yes, I'm very confident actually.
With all the furniture inside, the team shifts their attention to finishing up any odd jobs, so hanging artwork, steaming beds, taking unused pieces back to the truck, and making sure the furniture is in exactly the right position. Under Phoebe, what's left to be done?
I've got to place this succulent. That's all I have left.
And that's it?
Yeah, just here. Just tap this off. Oh, look, how pretty that is.
So we're done?
We're done.
Stop the clock, 9 minutes.
The clock. Happy? Do you want me to do a walkthrough?
Yeah, of course.
Let's start up front. Alright guys, so this one was built about 50 years ago. It's got all its original fixtures and fittings, but we are in Ipswich. So for those who are in Brisbane, we're about half hour out of Brisbane. So the target market is first home buyer, and we've gone for a little bit more trendy. You'll see we've got a little bit of boho, lots of pops and mustard. So what we've used is on trend and being really, really well received by first home buyers. So hence why I've bought those pieces in and not necessarily gone with a period home type style. So we're definitely aiming towards that first home buyer. So if you come through, it's a bit of a, as these homes are, a bit of a rabbit warren. So we tried to help make sense of each of these spaces. So we've got our sunroom, which we've just done a sitting space in.
You're right.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, Andrew. Power is important for opens. All right, so coming through, got our living space. We've gone with a chase lounge in here because it really helps to get that extra seating in. We have 3 bedrooms. And if we had just gone with a sofa and a chair, like it balances out basically, but this makes the room feel bigger. So coming through to the center of the home, this is a really super dark room. We've gone for lighter furnishings, so the fabric chairs, we've got the mirror, everything is quite light because it was very dark, because we're not close to trees or to neighbours, but we've got brick finishings outside that are actually shading the sunlight coming in. So we've also taken down all of the curtains. There are all blockout curtains in here, so we've taken them down with the approval of the agent, just to help this feel brighter. So this one in here, we've done the master bedroom, again kept it nice and light. We've got an offset piece of art, which is why this is a little bit different to what I normally do as far as the bed goes. Through to the kitchen, which we've just got our standard little bits in the kitchen. Through to what has dual occupancy approval, so this could change into a granny flat if needed. At the moment, we can't really add anything to this to make it make sense. So it's kind of like your laundry room, come mud room, come, don't really know. So coming to the outside space, again, we've got an indoor-outdoor space and then an outdoor space. So really trying to make sure that the client here still gets return on investment. So we didn't want to overstyle this outdoor space than outdoor dining.
So there you have it, an install in under 30 minutes. Let's head back here to the warehouse to get some final thoughts from Jake. What are the main things to think of if you're looking to be quicker on install day and just quicker in general?
Okay, so for us, I guess if I was to kind of sum it up into the main few points, the first one is all about planning, and I guess it's the processes, it's the things that we do regularly at a general level that we know how to do them fast and efficiently and helping each other out. So things like the quoting process and consultations, things like loading the truck. There's certain ways that we do every job because we know that's the best and fastest way to do it. So that'd be the first one. The next one would probably be, I'll call it communication and organisation. So within the team, knowing the different teams there, people are kind of moving fast all day and going in different directions. The truck's one spot, the stylists are split up and come together, and it's about communicating and people knowing what they're turning up to, so what to expect at each job, having a good kind of idea of how long something is going to take, and everybody knowing, as an example, when the truck gets to a job, they need to know where each piece of furniture is going before they get into the house and kind of walk around and waste time. So from knowing how the general day is going to run to knowing the details when you're kind of on site, all that communication within the team's really important. And then probably the third one that I would say is, again, I'll call it like a mindset, efficiency or speed mindset, which is really important in our team. We say all the time that we want to be the fastest stager in Brisbane, and part of that is that we know we can fit more jobs in, we can be more efficient, which helps agents hit market faster and get their photos, and it helps clients get to market sooner as well, so they're saving money. So it's all about speed for us, and part of that is everybody here knowing that that's an important thing for us. So just having that mindset within the team means that everybody's looking for ways to do things faster or better, but also helping each other out. So just a mindset of efficiency.
That's it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back here next week.